This is the remote control for everything. As a YouTuber, I do a lot of edits, and I love it a lot and I hate it a lot. So I'm always kind of in the search for some tools that could help me with this process. And about a month ago, I saw some commercial on Facebook, I suppose, about this product. And to be honest, I was very excited and I was interested in such a product that could help me edit my videos and photos as well. But it turned out that this product costs fortune for what it is. At least for me, this piece of plastic with some knobs for more than 200 euros is crazy. But you know what? Thanks to all retention algorithms of all advertising networks, and thanks to Meta and Google for sharing my personal data with pretty much everybody on this planet, time to time I've got more and more advertising on products pretty similar to this one. And here we are. Is it even in focus? Viltrox, could you please? Okay, what is it? This is the remote control for everything. It has knob, clickable, it has bunch of the buttons on all the sides, and those buttons are crazy clicky and I hate it already. But this is the tool that does pretty much everything that this product, but it costs a fraction of the price. Let's switch it on, let's put it here, and it's called Ulanzi Studio. And to properly map all the buttons on this device, we have to go to App Store and find and install the Adobe Lightroom Classic plugin. Installation is complete. Okay, okay, we got a menu on the right hand side. Not the most intuitive software I've seen in my life, to be honest. This software forces me anyway to put all functions to all buttons by myself. So I put just the selected slider on the knob. Here is my shooting session with Viltrox 9mm. And if you are curious about this lens, take a look here. Okay, let's open the Lightroom and check how it works. So as you can see right now, if my cursor is over the temperature slider and I'm rotating this knob, it rotates the slider. I can bind some functions on this, like calibration, curve tone or something. Flag as peak. Have no bloody idea what does it mean. I never used this function in Lightroom before. Have you ever heard about this? From the system menu, I can put a hotkey and drag it to the button to bind the exact shortcut. On this button, I want to have a rating. Let's call it 4, and let's bind a pressure of button 4 on this button. Great. If I want, for example, put a rating 4 on this exact photo, I click this button and rating set to 4. And this is how step by step you can bind pretty much everything on all of these buttons. There are 7 buttons. This knob also works as a button and it rotates. And when it's switched on, the rotation goes with some kind of the motor inside and it's clicking and it's very satisfying. It's like a cat sleeping on your belly. I like it. What I do not like about this device, about this gadget, is these clicky buttons. It could be connected with 3 different devices and you can switch the connected device with this button. I got only one computer, so I didn't use this option yet. The question is this gadget a necessary thing in your editing process? Definitely not. Could it be the very useful tool to help you to edit faster and more comfortable way? For sure, but you have to use this tool. I bought it mostly for video editing, for sure. And in Adobe Premiere or any other editing software, having this knob to rotate your timeline is just priceless. Talking about prices, this device costs this amount of money, I do not remember. Comparing this device which I didn't try, but I believe this is more or less the same. Or let me know in the comments what is the difference. This product, which is probably brilliant one, but it costs this amount of money. Or this device from Ulanzi, which in my opinion can deliver pretty much the same experience, same options, same possibilities, and probably with a little bit less comfort because of these cheap buttons. But this is Ulanzi D100H, and this Ulanzi D100H costs 40 bucks. This is the explanation why do I have this device instead of that. Let me know in the comments, please, what this device can do instead of this. What do I miss? What do I lose? Because the difference in the price is more or less yet another Viltrox lens. Sorry, I'm pretty emotional today, whatever. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what do you think about this type of devices with knobs, some unnecessary stuff. And Ulanzi, if you're watching, please contact me. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.